Hey guys, this tutorial is going to be on setting up Sonarr on FreeNAS Corral. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go to console, type shell, then we're going to cd to the storage where we want to store our settings for Sonarr. And we're going to want to make directory Sonarr, make directory -p Sonarr/config. So the next thing we're going to want to do is to come down to Docker, click on Containers, click the plus sign, click the FreeNAS collection, and we're going to scroll down until we find Sonarr. Click on Sonarr. We're going to name our container, choose our Docker host, make sure expose ports is checked, and right here next to config, we're going to browse to the folder we just created. And hit select. On TV, we're going to choose the folder where our TV shows are located. And on downloads, we're going to select the folder where something, for example, transmission, would download your completed files to. For PUID, we're going to put 1000, and for PGID, we're going to put 1000 as well. We're going to change to bridge mode on this, generate a MAC address, and set the IP to an IP that's not already taken in your network and that is not within your DHCP range. Then we're going to hit save. Okay, so once our container is created, we're going to come down here and click on Sonarr and hit Web UI. That should bring up our Web UI. So if we wanted to set up a download client, for example, transmission, we have to set the IP address of where our transmission client is running. And if you followed my previous tutorial, I set it up with NAT. And the problem with that is transmission does not know of a route back to Sonarr if we have it set up that way. So what we're going to have to do is go back to our transmission and scroll down to our network settings on transmission and change its networking to bridge mode as well. Generate a MAC address and give that an IP within our network as well. And as long as you saved your config on the host here via a mount like that, your transmission settings will be saved when we do this. So go ahead and hit save. And then whenever transmission is back up and running, if we go and change our IP back to our new IP and hit test, we should see transmission succeeded, or testing transmission succeeded. Okay, you're also going to want to test adding a series to make sure that your permissions are correct on your TV folder mount. So go ahead and browse to that path in your TV folder. And now that is working. So there should be plenty of other regular tutorials out there about adding indexers or anything else you need to do for the setup for Sonarr. If you add any other downloaders for torrents or Usenet or anything, just make sure you set them up in, if you set them up in FreeNAS, to set them up in bridged mode and give them an IP address. Otherwise, they won't be able to communicate with each other correctly. That completes this tutorial. If you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. Thanks.